Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fire Freestyles, the podcast. Alright, thanks everybody, thank you. Welcome and good morning to you all. Welcome back to the Fire Freestyles, the comedy podcast. Alright, this is what I was thinking today. Let's get into not what's funny, but what's not funny, and see if we can make it funny. So, what is not funny? The news is not funny. Death is not funny. It is funny. Or maybe it's not supposed to be funny, during a funeral or something, you know what I'm talking about? When you're not supposed to laugh and then you're at a funeral sitting down and then you're just like, something pops in your mind, you're just like, I just gotta fucking laugh right now. And it's like boiling up and bubbling up and you're like, I know I'm not supposed to. And nothing else can even enter your mind. You're like, and it's just so fucking funny because it's not supposed to be funny. You're not even supposed to laugh and you don't even know what the fuck you're laughing at. Half the time. But you laugh anyway, you know? Death. Death's not funny. Is death not funny? How could death be funny? Like, alright. Well, there's your compatriot friend or what have you, just sitting there, their corpse is right there, and now you can do whatever you want to them, and they can't fight it, you know? That's funny, right? You can write stuff on their face, you can stick stuff up their orifices, I don't know. The news isn't funny. Definitely not fucking funny. Especially when they're trying to be fucking funny. Maybe when they're not trying to be funny. That shit's really fucking funny. You know? When they're trying to be funny, they're like, ooh. They think they're so fucking witty all the time in the morning. Just like, you guys aren't fucking funny. This isn't a talk show. This is the fucking news. Stop trying to be witty and then showing me what's unimportant in the fucking neighborhood these days and just stupid shit from social media. It's like, I have that app too. I can open it my own fucking self. It's not fucking funny. And then when they're not trying to be funny, that shit's really fucking funny. I don't know. Trump goes to court. Hey, that's fucking funny. That rich bastard. I don't know. It's not because he's rich, but mostly because he's a bastard. I didn't like that guy before he ran for president. I don't know. Gosh. Shit. Church isn't funny. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Maybe it depends what church you go to. I think whatever church you go to, it's not fucking funny. They're all sitting there, pretending to care, being their best selves, putting on their mask, pretending to be the best family when behind closed doors they're actually just screaming and fucking yelling, you know, the morning before you go to church. For those of you who didn't go to church, this is what a morning before church looks like. Alright, you guys, let's go! We're ready late right now! Why the fuck are you not in your suit? Get that shit together! Wash your hands! Brush your teeth! Get up! We need to fucking go to church! And praise God! God damn it! I don't want to go to hell! And you're just like, well then maybe you should stop yelling at your fucking kids, okay? And then you get to church and they're just like, oh, hi, how's it going? Oh, we're doing well. There's little kids around you. And then right after church, they're like, okay, you, I'm sick and tired of what you're doing in the morning. And then, what's up with all this aggression with the families at home? It's like, you live outside, you live on your house, out of your house, and then you live with roommates, and it's all fucking cool and shit. And then you get comfortable with people. You get so comfortable with people, and then all of a sudden you just feel like arguing with them. It's okay, and then it's okay to show like the extremes of your personality and your feelings, I guess. And your emotions just come out, boom! And you can pop like a volcano in front of them and just yell! And say whatever the fuck you want to, and go off, and then you're just so fucking pissed. Because you know right after you're still gonna be friends and shit, and you're just like, oh, well that felt great. Then you go home, and you guys are just way too comfortable with each other, and all you're doing is yelling without the afterwards feeling great. Like, well, that felt good to get off your chest. You're just like, no. Going through all this stress, and instead of talking to the people who need to be talked to about it, I'm just gonna project it onto all you people, and then start yelling at you, just because I have to get this shit out of me. Get all this negative out of me and throw it onto you, because obviously, you can handle it. Nothing in your life is ever fucking worth it. Damn it. God damn it. Shit balls. Shit balls. You know, I don't get it. Still, I know I've talked about this all the goddamn time, but still. How, like, incestual is the Bible? Like, Adam and Eve, and then they have Cain and Abel. And then, alright, a husband and wife make 2 boys. Okay. And that's all there is on the earth. And then so a husband and a wife and their 2 sons populate the world. What the fuck? Shit. And then for some reason, like throughout time, the people who are writing the Bible or reading the Bible and are reading all the books that compiled into the Bible were like, oh shit, we ran into different people of different colors. We see that there's like Afro kids and shit. So they're like, huh. Alright, well we have to put this in the story. What happened? How are they there? Well, you know, Cain was a bad guy, so God must have cursed him and his seed to be darker skinned. Okay, that makes sense, because obviously, why the fuck would they be black if they weren't cursed? Or something. Like, what? That don't make no fucking sense to me. How about the Asians and stuff? They never got into that, but I'm sure they probably just didn't run into them back then yet. But if they did, there'd be someone else who did something wrong, and their whole line is cursed. That's why they're that color, because God's a white man, you guys, with a long white fucking beard, who is just always there and old, who knows everything. But if something pops off he doesn't like, which he should have seen coming since he knows everything, he'll just be so pissed, and he's so comfortable with us, that he'll just throw down rain and thunderstorms and casualties instead of like taking his time, directing his anger where it's supposed to be focused, and like taking it out on the people who need to be taking it out on, to like say, all right, what you were doing is not right, and for some reason I'm getting my point across through physical bereavement, perhaps, and like I don't have a very good aim, so I just, whoo, he's right there, and then like he's even worse than the Israel army just trying to take over and fight back against whoever the fuck they are. Just with massive civilian casualties and shit. You know what I'm talking about? He can't just target one person and bam, hit them, shot them down. See, that's what happens, you guys. Instead, like boom, takes out a whole chunk of the United States with like a hurricane because one person masturbated. Wow. Maybe all of them had masturbated, and that's why he took them all out. But if you think about it, your religions are all so nitpicky that how can you have not committed some kind of sin or non-social nicety or not being good enough in your past to deserve some kind of repercussions from your God or higher power, as it were, you know? It's like, shit, you guys. No matter what you do, you're never going to be good enough, and something bad's going to happen to you that you're going to deserve for something stupid in your past that you had done, as opposed to shit happens, okay? Bad shit happens. And I don't know, how come you just weren't raised to think for yourselves and build your own kind of moral philosophy and moral code for yourself, so like no matter what you do, you don't have to feel bad about being yourself, you know? You got a good moral philosophy, a good moral code, and it's your own that you built yourself, and since it is, you can just be yourself and never do wrong in your own eyes. Like, it is this easy. That's how I live. I don't do wrong in my eyes. And that's why nothing bad happens to me. And that's why only good shit happens for me. That's right. So if you're listening to this right now, just know that you all owe me $10 for being so fucking good and so fucking great. And I'll only spend that stuff on good stuff, so. Alright. And then in the Bible, you got Noah and his ark. Okay. So like, it rained a whole bunch, and before it happened, he's just like, everyone's bad except Noah and his wife. Right, sure, okay. So, somehow, Noah and his wife gathered 2 of every animal. I mean, talk about incest. It's just not incest in humans this time. It's incest for every fucking animal. You have one of each animal, and then you fucked all their lineages up. All their lineages. You're gonna have all this DNA that cohabitates and just all these things that will not be good because you're not having enough differences in these genealogical lines. But man, He did that to every fucking animal? How the fuck did he find every animal? Like, he got 2 penguins and 2 lions and, like, 2 koalas and 2 horses and 2 ants? Like, what the fuck? You got 2 ants? 2 bees? I don't even know. I guess the water creatures were fine, and they probably don't have problems with incest down there, but it hasn't happened yet. And then everyone dies except Noah and his wife, and then they procreate again and fill the whole wide world with all these races. And then they find out, hey, people are speaking different languages. Oh, shit. And the people, right, the Bible were like, well, there's a reason for that. What? They, in the past, had tried to build a tower to heaven, and God was like, oh shit, they're like 2 stories away from getting to my house. So I'm just gonna curse them all with different languages. Now you guys can't talk. And it's like, what, they lost communication, non-verbal communication too. They don't have these non-verbal cues, and they just can't go, alright, let's just keep fucking going. Like, point me, point to you, point back there, like, hey, keep pointing at that thing, like, let's keep going. And then you're just like, kind of shaking your head, like, okay. And then, let's make it there. Like, how tall was their building back then? Like, because we got some really tall buildings, and I don't know how we haven't reached it yet. And then, well, that's the reason why there's different languages. None of that shit ever fucking made sense to me. So anyways, this is me in English. Hope you have enjoyed, and if no one has ever told you, let me tell ya, I love ya. Thanks for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow. Peace.